Let's see. Haven't been live on YouTube for a bit, so we'll see what happens. Okay, perfect. There we are. Let me get settled in. I gotta figure out how do I get to my stream itself. This is so crazy. So crazy. YouTube. Your channel. There's me. Hey, look at that. That's fun. Skip ad. I love when ads really screw over the mood. Okay, I've arrived. How you doing, Bailey? How are you? Just gotta get settled in. I gotta post to Discord. Live now at everyone. There we go. How you doing, Remy? I'm okay. We're gonna do a little bit of hunting for a Froakie. We might change it up. I'm not sure just yet. We'll figure out. We might do a Nuzlocke if I get bored of this. To get used to it. I am not used to doing it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's change the color. I kind of like the yellow, but I think I'm gonna go for blue. You can't really see me too well. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm getting ready for a big stream tomorrow. Hopefully get people to come by and watch it. Should be a fun stream. At least that's why I pray. At least I pray it's gonna be a fun stream. They will. Let's see. Depending on the move. There we go. Sorry, I gotta just message people. Mario 3D release. What's coming in that? I saw Super Mario Sunshine. I might get that. I might get that. How you doing, Llama? How you doing, buddy? It's been a bit. I might do that. How are you, by the way, Andrea? What's up with the Discord Pokemon games? Oh, like the Vero bots and all that. That's funny. I never got into them. Sunshine, that's what I want to play. I never played Galaxy. In 64, I love and hate it. I love and hate the game. So I'm willing to give it a try again. I remember it used to frustrate me all the time as a kid. I liked watching people play it more so than actually playing. Also, tell me if the capture's going well. Let's see. Looks like it's going well. Okay. Should I Pokemon you can find? Should I Pokemon? Yeah. There's a few people that play those. Okay, no Shinty Froakie, right? Yep. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll probably do some soft resets, and when I get bored, we'll just start doing a Nuzlocke to get ready for my Shiny Badge Quest Nuzlocke that I want to get ready for a few other games. We played a Nuzlocke on Ruby yesterday. We got to the first gym, complete the first gym. Now we're at the second gym, so I have to train so I can destroy him. I'm a little spooked by it because he looks like he might be strong. Also, let's see, saw dumb and spilled. Let's see. I was dumb and spilled cola in my bed. Yeah, I did that about a month ago. Spilled Coca-Cola all over me. And then on top of that, yesterday I spilled water all over my Pokemon cards. Luckily, only the shitty ones got hit, but that made me really upset. I got really angry at that. So that wasn't too fun. But it is what it is. It happens. Cola sucks because, like, it's all sticky and gross then. And it has, like, a weird smell. There's some 3D World on the Switch, surprise edition called Bowser's Fury. 3D World, what's that one? Let's see. Oh, wait, 3D World. Okay, never mind. That's the thing. I hate spilling cola on my stuff so much. Yeah, so I got like a whole bunch of my commons and icon cards got destroyed. A few Dunsparces got destroyed. I wasn't too happy. Oh, you're in town. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I know how. Why am I getting all these fucking Froakies? I know how gross that can be. Sonic and Pokemon have been hiding their releases in games. They just need to fucking give an update on what's coming out for Pokemon, other than stupid app games that suck. I just need to know. Tomorrow, we're doing a test run. I'm gonna need all the people that can play. We're gonna do VMAX raid battles on YouTube. We're gonna open up a booster box. Crystal's gonna buy a booster box for me tomorrow, I believe. So we're gonna open up that, and then we're going to possibly launch a few VMAX raid battles, and those will be with real Pokemon cards. Since it's gonna be the test run, you don't have to have any cards bought from me. Just send me your best cards through a picture on Discord so I can get ready for it. So, for example, if you have like, what's it called? Why am I keep getting females? The fuck? I keep getting girls. I don't want girls. So for example, like if you have a VMAX Charizard, you're gonna want to send that. It's probably gonna be one of your strong cards. And then with that happening, you're going to send me a few other ones. You can send up to 3 VEXs, GXs, all up to 3 ultra rares, and then the rest has to be holos or lower. Because you're gonna be using 1 V or stronger, or 1 ultra rare Pokemon card, and then 1 holographic or lower Pokemon card is your secondary Pokemon. And then we'll do our battles on that. So far I believe Nora's gonna play. I think Leo might play, and I'll be playing in Crystal. So we have 4 people. It's 4 people go at a time. If someone else wants to join, I won't go in. So if you don't have any Pokemon cards, then you can use some of my Pokemon cards. But I just need to know what you guys have so I can be prepared on what we're gonna be using per each battles. So yeah, I'm getting Avengers with the homie tomorrow. Plus I got class. Oh, you're all good. Just try to make it to the next one, dude. Avengers looks pretty fun. The story looks kind of cringe. Just because I don't like Kamala Khan. Is that her name? Kamala Khan? Miss Marvel? I don't like her. I really hate that person. And I use her in a lot of games. I play Marvel Strike Force, and I like her in the game, but I don't like her story. She's kind of goofy. But regardless, it does look like a fun game. I wanted to buy it, but I'm like, I don't have like what, $60 for it. It looks pretty cool with the gearing and whatnot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I'm not gonna care too much for the story because like almost all Marvel stories suck nowadays. So yeah, so I'm gonna possibly be looking on wanting to like play it, but it's just too much for me. Maybe I'll look into it. I'll have to buy it for the Xbox, I'm sure. So I wouldn't be able to. What? Oh. So pretty much VMAX raid battles are, there's one huge jumbo Pokemon card that will say has 3,000 attack or 3,000 HP, and then has 3 attacks, and each attack will be stronger than the last one. So the first attack will say it does 100, and then maybe does like 30 to everyone on the field. Then the next attack will maybe we'll do like 130, and then maybe paralyze one person. And then the last attack will maybe do 200 and then 52 itself. So the thing is, you get each person that's going to join, which will be up to 4 people, will pop into the raid battle. They each bring 2 Pokemon. And how it starts is you go first. Everyone gets to attack once. So each person goes and does an attack just like the normal raid battles. And then once they do all their damage is now the raid boss's turn. That huge jumbo Pokemon card. With that happening, the way he attacks is that you get a deck about, I think, 20 or 30 attack cards. And this is all going to be simulated on my computer screen, so you'll be able to see. And it'll say, like, you draw the attack card, and the first one will be, like, use attack 1 on player 4. So he'll do the, however much, like, 100 damage plus 30 to everyone. But he'll hit the 100 on the player 4. Sorry, I'm being slow on the shiny hunting. I'm explaining this. So, after that, the card will say draw another card, or it'll just end that turn. So for example, we'll say that he did the attack on player 4, and if the card that you drew says draw another card, you would draw another one, and you'll be able to do another attack. And it just keeps going until 3 attacks go, or till I might have spelled Froakie wrong too, if anyone wants to spell check me. I'm doing Froakie. And tell him I said hi. So, like, pretty much what it comes down to it, you're going to be versing a jumbo-sized Pokemon card, and he's gonna be really powerful. Let's see. Okay, nothing. So, yeah, we're looking for people that want to join. If you have any Pokemon cards, feel free to send pictures of what you have to me, and I'll try to get you into a tier list. Because there's 3 difficulties on the bosses, and if you don't have good enough cards to be in tier 3, you don't want to be put into tier 3. So it's a ton of fun. I played a little like mock battle by myself. I enjoyed it, but I think it's gonna get funner when you get more people add in and more abilities and whatnot. So hopefully soon we'll have a even larger gameplay to it, to where you'll have like weakness and all the abilities trigger. Maybe in some cases there'll be an ability where it's like this Pokemon can't be damaged by like VMAX Pokemon cards. So that'd be cool. I only watched like half of Black Panther, so like I didn't really care, if that makes sense. Like it's like not like, you know, it's like, oh, that sucks, but like one of those things of it's like, you know, I just, it's like anyone else dying, it's sad, but it's just a part of life. Now if it was someone that I watched a lot, I'd be like, oh, that's horrible. I'd be really like, you know, impacted. But I only watched like half of Black Panther or parts of it. I don't really get into it too much. I don't like a lot of the solo Marvel movies too much, so I tend to put them aside. So I didn't get to, so I don't really like, you know too much about Black Panther. I used to like Black Panther when I was a kid. A lot of the standalone movies, the animations, he used to be one of my favorite characters. But yeah, so I mean it sucks, but I didn't really, you know, didn't really follow it, so I couldn't be like, oh, this is the worst thing ever, or this sucks. Like, you know, be really affected by it, I guess. Now, if good old Hawkeye died, I'd be pretty sad. I like that guy. I like his actor. I am, let's see, Pokemon nickname. No! Ooh, it's a boy. So we got like 3 boys in a row and 3 girls in a row. I'm liking it. So I luckily was spared the sadness from that one. I was lucky to spared the sadness from that. I do wonder how the Avengers game will be, though. If it's really good, then I might look into getting it in the future. My problem is that games just don't have like long enough shelf lives for me nowadays. That's the problem I run into with a lot of games. Like they're either like really fun or really just like, oh, there it is. Yeah, we're back on this hunt. Now, I might get bored. If I get bored, we might just start doing a Nuzlocke. We might just start playing a Nuzlocke. If I get bored of it. We might switch to Nuzlocke and just start playing it with Froakie. And since we're only doing one game, I'm going to get pretty bored relatively fast. Just this Nuzlocke, not the one we did yesterday. Yesterday I started an Omega Ruby Nuzlocke. I got to the 2nd gym. And I'll be picking that up probably in a couple days. Tomorrow's gonna be the big day of you know, the TCG raid bosses, booster box opening, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe a little bit of shiny hunting midway through, in between. If you want to, Gerard, if you're gonna be up around 12 Eastern to 3 or 4 Eastern, we're gonna be playing max raid battles, but VMAX raid battles with the cards. And I know that I'm pretty sure I don't have any Pokemon cards, so you can pick some of my cards if you want to join us. I'm looking for as many people as I can get. It'll be in teams of 4. Rules are extremely easy. This is like pretty much a little baby could play it, and it's gonna be fun. I think Nora, me, Leo, and Crystal are all on board. I can't even speak. I don't know who else wants to join it. I'm gonna hopefully be able to see if Meeks wants to join. Maybe Group will want to join, since it's like, you know, a decent time for them. It'll be like 6 o'clock around their time. But we're gonna try to get as many people, and we'll try to make this like a twice a week thing. And eventually it'll be bracketed off to where people that, you know, will have to. I'll just watch. I'll be there after my. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm not sure how long I'll be doing this for. It depends on how big our participation is. That's what it comes down to. If we get a really huge participation, then we'll stream it for a long time. But I'm thinking we're only going to have about probably 3 to 4 people that want to play, you know. Not too many people until like this gets bigger, until people understand how to play, until more goes on. Yeah, so I don't expect huge things. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll teach you how to play. It's really simple. Like I'll explain it. Like I'm probably gonna explain it a few times. Sorry, I'm messaging Haley. Okay. Good. Yeah, Haley got thrown up all over yesterday by her dog because it got a vaccine. I'm assuming it got car sick on the way home and threw up all over her. I felt so bad for both of them. She had to get hosed down outside. So I'm messaging her right now. She's saying the dog's doing better. Poor little Maisie. Prob. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's crazy. There we go. It's crazy, just crazy. She's doing okay though. The dog is now the little puppy. She's just a baby puppy. She's only like 2 months old, 3 months old, I think. So she's young. So let's see. Yeah, she said it smelled horrible. There was a lot got in her hair and everything. I just got a spam call, so I answered, stay quiet, and they hung up. That's weird. I guess it's kind of fun. You should have started breathing heavily. That's what you should have done. Should have done that. That's what I would have done. Okay, so just to give like a little refresh, I'm gonna be bringing this up a little like often. It's nothing too annoying, I hope. But we'll see. We'll see. It shouldn't be too annoying, so just be prepared. So tomorrow, around 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. my time, roughly 11 a.m. we'll say 11:30 a.m. I think I'm gonna start it. Just be easier on people because you know how the AM PM gets all goofy. It's technically it'll be 12 p.m. So about 11:30 a.m. EST, from maybe 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. we'll be opening up a booster box tomorrow on YouTube of Pokemon cards. I sold it to our Crystal's gonna buy it, I believe. And then after we're gonna have a thing called VMAX raid battles. It's with Pokemon cards. It's very simple. If you don't have any Pokemon cards, you can just use some of mine for this time. In the future, like later down the line, it's gonna be more exclusive to people that buy cards from me, and then it'll be first come first serve people that buy cards from me. Outside of that, you can still play, you just might have to wait in line if we get enough people participating in the future. So right now anyone can join for like the next probably like 2 weeks or so, but pretty much you'll get one Pokemon card. So for example, we have a Houndoom V right here, very beautiful card. You'll take you'll look at he has 2 attacks, and we'll say one has 20 damage, the other one has 100 damage. So you'll give me whoever his strongest attack is, so 100. We'll put into a little calculator, and everyone else will put their highest attack. Don't add all the extra context of it. Like, so his says 100 plus. It'll do more damage based on something else. We're not going to worry about it. We're just looking at the raw number. So 100, we'll put into a calculator. We'll say everyone has 100 for their attack. So we can do up to 400 damage per turn at max. So it will pick a raid boss depending on that level difficulty. So we might get like a raid boss that's rank 2, not rank 3. Rank 3 is the highest. 1's the easiest. 2's the second easiest, and then 3's the highest. And that raid boss will have, we'll say, maybe 2,500 HP. So right off the bat, you know that you can do up to 400 each turn, and then the raid boss has 2,500 HP. So within a set schedule, you have to knock it all the way down to 0. So it's just like a normal raid boss, like a raid battle in a Pokemon game. It's nothing too crazy, but so that's like the base like idea of it. So the way the turn sequence goes, right away, you'll either be designated player 1 through 4, and 1 will go first, then 2, then 3, then 4, and you'll do your whatever attack. Like this one has an attack that's 20, and then it has an attack that does 100. Now his 20 attack might have an additional effect that says now the Pokemon that got attacked is burned. Now burn might be like, oh, every time it's that Pokemon's turn, it'll do 30 damage to it. So in time, it'll do more damage than just doing the straight up 100. So that burn might be the best option at that time. Or his other move, which does 100, might be able to do an extra, like we'll say 10 damage just because. So you'll do your attack, then the next person will do their attack, the next person after that, and then the last person will do their attack. So y'all did your attacks. Now it's the enemy's turn, the boss's turn, the raid boss. and you'll put down their health, and it'll show on screen how much health they have left. We'll minus it and whatnot. After that, though, it's their turn, and there's a deck of cards that are attack cards for the boss. You draw one, and it'll say, use attack 1. It has 3 attacks, and hit player 1, 2, or 3, or 4, and whatever one it hits, it will do the damage, of course. So if you have, we'll say this Houndoom has 210 HP. If you get hit with a move that does 100, he not only has 110 HP. So if your Pokemon gets knocked out, you have 2 Pokemon pretty much. You bring 2. So we'll say that your Butterfree is your next Pokemon. If it gets knocked out, then your Butterfree will go forward. If 4 Pokemon get knocked on, you then lose the battle. So just say that, it does 100 damage to you. So very simple, it did 100. Now that card might tell you to attack again, or tell that person to attack again. So for example, it did the draw. It said, do 100 to player 4, and then it says draw another card. So you draw another attack card, and this time it'll say do 200 to player, we'll say 3, and we'll say that player 3 had 300 HP. Now they only have 100 HP. And now it doesn't say draw another card, so that the boss ends its turn. So now it goes back to your side. You all get to attack again, and just goes back and forth like that. It's very simple. It's very fun. It gets more complex later on if we want to add abilities, if we want to add weaknesses. So for example, if you bring a Houndoom to a Dreadnought raid, the Dreadnought will be hitting for 2 times the damage. So if it does 100, it'll do 200 damage. I hate a Fennekin. Whoops. Oh well. So pretty much when it comes down to it, it's very simple. It's very fun. I did a few test runs. We might even do a test run in a bit just to show you guys. And it's overall a good time. I want to take my bird out, but I don't know where my cat is. My bird almost got eaten twice this week, but I don't think I can take another almost death. Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that. It doesn't sound like a good time. Just look at it. Just pretend it's out. Just take it outside and let it go outside and fly around outside. It won't run away. But don't do that. I wouldn't take it unless you know where your cat's at and you put it into a room by itself that can't escape from the room. I wouldn't do it. Unless you don't like the bird. It's just, the rules of nature. It's the law of the land. But it's a pretty simple game. The VMAX raid battles, literally anyone can play. Just in the future, like maybe in like 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to slim it down to first come, first serve for people that buy cards and whatnot. And all that type of jazz. So, for example, tomorrow Crystal's buying a whole entire booster box. So within that booster box, she might get 7 V Max Pokemon or V Pokemon cards. So she'll be able to up her arsenal off of that, So she'll have some really good things. So when it comes down to it, it should be allow Discord. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Oh, thank you. I didn't say that. My bad. Thank you. I'll use this right now. Sweet. Thank you. I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything for this one. Thank you. I thought I didn't see you put DC. I thought I was replying to someone else. I didn't know what you meant by that. I was gonna ask, but I forgot. Thank you. Got a quick little background for this Froakie hunt. I had another Froakie background, but it was for a different thing, like a double screen, so I didn't do it. Cool. Thanks, Andrea. Let me try to get this all sorted out. I gotta make sure it fits in the right thing. How you doing, by the way, Leon? How you doing, Inky? I'm gonna explain it again. So, like I said, I do apologize. You're gonna hear a lot of me explaining. This is where it's gonna get weird. I have to find the exact way this will work because my screen's gonna be all goofy. How you guys doing? Give me a second while I do this. This is sweet. I didn't suspect to get one of these bad boys. Let me find it. Image. Is it 19? Yeah, image 19. And then I should just put it on the other thing. Oh well. Gotta get rid of these little homies. And then let me put me down further. Wait. Oh, Colossal didn't get censored off. Where's Colossal at? Right there? There it is. Okay. And let me find my video capture. Put me down over here. Tiny Chrissy. Come on. There we go. Next time I'll have better lighting. Just right now. I messaged you on Discord, by the way, Leo. I'm not sure if you got it. No problems if you didn't. I'll just give you a heads up. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing some max raid battles. If you can't make it to them during the time they're up. I might do some ones at night just for people that couldn't make it. So just as a heads up, if you can't make it, no worries. I'll get you. I'll do another small stream if you want to join it. Oh man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to do. There we go. Boop-a-doo. You guys are seeing how difficult it is to do streaming bullshit when you have like goofy capture cards. I gotta find it fit right in the spot, about right here. We were just talking, so I can cut a bit of that off. Not a big deal. There. Thank you. I appreciate it, Andrea. It's pretty now. But I also have to move this background lower. Usually donation goal and whatnot are not in focus. There we go. There we go. Hope I didn't fuck that up. Okay, we should be good. My bad, folks. My bad. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Okay, let me get back to it. By far the worst gen to shiny hunt starters. I would say that is, or Sun and Moon. Just because Sun and Moon's goofy. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. What about Sumo exactly? I didn't realize that all like the mods are in chat. Yeah, I'll give you the merch haver roll in a bit, Inky. When I get off the stream. It's people that have merch, you get a special roll. I'll also message me in Discord. I will chat with you after the stream about some stuff. No, that's all fine. We got it. Okay. Fall Season Animal Crossing looks so good. I should try to play that soon. I should try to play that soon. Yeah, but I did message you, Leo, so if you want to just peep it, don't have to like reply or nothing. Just so you get a heads up, we're gonna try to do the VMAX raid battles tomorrow. Crystal's gonna be opening up a box, so we'll figure out what we're doing on all that. 3 more days. Oh, really? Oh, happy early birthday. I didn't know that. Is that Sunday then, or is that Saturday? Oh, you did mess with me. My bad. Okay, yeah, if you're not around, no worries. I'll do another one. Thank you. And then Inky messaged me. Okay, I'll look it up. I'll message you afterwards. The stream. So anyways, I'm gonna be repeating myself often in this stream, so I do apologize. My bad. Next time you buy something for me, Leo, I'll send you a little gift for a little birthday. Next time I bought Nora something for her birthday, and I forgot to put it inside the pack. Oh no, the package was too filled. I couldn't add it, so I told her next time she buys something, I'll send it over. So yeah. Your birthday's coming up too, Bailey, on the 6th? Wow. Everyone's having birthdays. Not me. My birthday's not till next month on 29th. My birthday's not until next month on 29th. So happy early birthdays to both of you, in case I don't, chat with you before then, which, I should be. Happy early birthday, both of you guys. Happy birthday to both of you. Okay, so I'm going to explain it now. So tomorrow... Is it your birthday today? Are you fucking with me? Wait a second. Are you fucking with me? Are you goofing on me? I think he's just trying to goof on me. I don't know. There's a lot. I know we have a lot of September birthdays. Man, oh man. Yeah, no, isn't that the best? I love that character in Gumball. Just because how goofy he is. He sucks. But I love him. Just because. He's a goofy bitch. Okay. So this is Inky. You can join us too if you'd like tomorrow. I'm not sure because I don't know what's happening. I think we're gonna do it Friday and Saturday because I know a lot of people are starting school again, so people are gonna miss it. But anyway, so tomorrow, I'm just gonna pop it up while I explain it because it'll be a lot easier to show you. Excuse me, you guys, while I talk about it. I got hiccups. Great. Boop. Let me go like this. Let me pop up our display capture. I apologize in advance for it being really goofy and not looking so great. So, soon we're going to start doing VMAX raid battles. That's where you battle jumbo Pokemon raid boss with Pokemon cards. Now, in the future, people that buy cards for me or buy packs for me, they'll get advanced placement to play if this does well. and then it'll trickle down to the people that are free to play or people that are members and whatnot. I'll go like people that buy from me get to play first, obviously, because they're buying the product. Then it goes down to people that donate, subscribers, people that buy merch, and then it'll go down to the free to play, people that just watch, that don't have money, you know, obviously. People like me that can't, you know, be donating to peeps because I'm a broke bitch. So in general, it'll be simple. If you buy packs from me, you can use what's in those packs to be played into the VMAX battles. Outside of that, if you don't have anything good, or you're a free player or don't even have Pokemon cards, you're like a subscriber or a member, you can use some of my Pokemon cards. I'll put out Pokemon cards based on, you know, the power level that we're going to be looking for and all that type of stuff. And so, for example, say we're going to go for Pikachu VMAX. We'll select the VMAX. Now you'll have player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. It's a 4-player game. Very simple. If we can't fill the full 4 players, then we'll do something and we'll figure out. So the first thing we do is we take the highest attack on the Pokemon cards. So for example, we're going to do Houndoom V. It has 210 HP. We don't have to worry about that right now. And its highest attack is 100 plus. We don't worry about the plus and the extra attack that's added onto the attack. We just worry about it does 100. Next up, we'll say, whoa, not 1,000. We use Butterfree V, which has 190 HP. Once again, not important. And it has an attack that does nothing and an attack that does 130. So it'll do 130. Oh, not 1,300. I keep goofing on that. We'll say the next one can do up to 150. And then the last one can do up to, we'll say, 90. And then we have a 2-star VMAX battle. It's a Pikachu with 2,000 HP. It has quick attack. Its first attack, flip a coin. If heads, its attack does 20 more damage. So it'll do 40 plus 20 more, so 60 in total. Discharge. This attack does 40 damage to each of your active Pokemon, so everyone that's on the field will get hit by it. And then Volt Tackle, which does 180 damage to whoever it hits, plus 60 to itself. Now you'll pick 2 Pokemon because you'll have your active and your bench. And like how it says, like the active Pokemon will get hit. Only the Pokemon that are actively on the field, not the bench. So don't worry about your bench taking damage. So you'll say that this person picked Houndoom V and Butterfree as their attackers. They're 2 Pokemon to attack. Now goes to player 1. We'll say they're using Houndoom V. They're going to do the 100 damage. So you'll do 100. And we'll have a picture showing all the Pokemon on the screen, so it's not so boring. You know, I'm not just looking at like a box that says player 1. It'll be more fancy. You'll do your attack and you'll end your turn. If there's extra context to the attack, we'll add that. So like right here, his attack is if your bench fire Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage. So if your bench Pokemon, let's say this was a fire Pokemon, the Butterfree, was on the bench and it had damage because you can switch between them, you'll be doing an extra 100. So you can do up to 200 damage. Now we'll say player 2 can only do, we'll say 70, 80 damage right now. And then it attacks on the turn. Then player 3 who can do up to 110, we'll say, attacking on turn. And then the last person can only do 90 for that turn, attacking on turn. So right there we did 380, I think. So it's at 1620. Now it has it to where that's our first attack going through. Now it's the VMAX's turn. And I hope that you guys can see this. Let me check. Let's see. Okay, yeah, very simple. Very simple. So now it's the VMAX Pokemon turn. So we'll draw a card. It says use attack 1 against player 3. Draw 1 more card. Attack 1 is obviously 40 damage plus 20 more damage. We flip a coin of heads. We're going to do that later. I'm not going to do it right now. We're going to say it lands on heads. So it says player 3. So player 3 in this thing will get hit. Then we also draw another card. Normally, it can either draw a card or not draw a card. So player 3 will be hit. And we'll add up the damage in a bit, you know. Let's see. I think. Oh, how do you do this? Oh no, this is damage to itself. So we'll just keep on track. We have like little damage dice, and we'll say that player 3 has, we'll say 110 health. So now he's down 60. So he's only at 50 health. Then we draw a card again. Now it says attack. Use attack 1 against player 4. Same exact thing. This time it's player 4. We'll say that they have we'll say they have exactly 60 HP. So they got KO'd. So now player 4 is dead. They're not dead, but their active Pokemon's dead. Now their bench Pokemon will come in. So for example, if this was player 1, their Houndoom died, their Butterfree would come in. So of course, you know, it says draw another card, so we draw 1 more. And it says use attack 1 against player 2. He's just hitting attack 1s left and right. What the hell? That's good though. You want that. You don't want all the strong ones. So now we'll say, you know, use attack 1 against player 2. So player 2 got hit for 60, we'll say. And he had, like, we'll say 180. So now he's down to 120. And we'll keep track of all the damage counters and whatnot, all the damage done. And then you end your turn. So, since player 4 died, they get to draw a cheer card. A cheer card's pretty nice. You get to draw a card, heal all damage from one Pokemon. So, for example, player 3 had the lowest amount of health that he'll die next turn, no matter what, we'll say. Well, I guess if he hits discharge, he won't. But in general, he'll die. So you want to heal probably player 3. Now, player 4 brings in their bench Pokemon, which was, we'll say, for example, the Butterfree. We'll say the Houndoom died, now Butterfree's on the field. And if they end up dying completely, then it's, whatever. So once again, you'll do your attacks. We'll say that, this one did 130 this time. The next Pokemon did 200. The next one, we'll say 140. And then since they're dead, they didn't get to go that turn. Since they died, player 4 didn't go. Now they get to bring back, now they bring forth their Pokemon. So you only got to attack with 3 people. So now you did your damage. He's down to 1,150 HP. You'll draw your card. It says use attack 1 again. Why is it only attack once? Again, I guess it's because it's a level 2 against player 1. So now player 1 got hit. We'll say it did some damage. We're not going to worry about that. So what's up with these use attack 1? Give me like attack 2. And then we draw another card because we did that. Now I'm guessing he just doesn't want. Maybe he has a low pull rate for 2s and 3s. But if it didn't say draw 1 card, because we're getting like all the draw 1 cards, which is not good. See how like right here it says draw 1 card. You don't want that. And then we'll say that we knocked out player. We'll say it knocked out player 1. End turn. Draw a card. The boss can't play more than 1 card next turn, so that's good. So next turn they can only hit once, no matter what, even if it says draw another card. And then we'll do our attacks. We'll say this one does 300 now. This one does, we'll say 200, and this one does 250. Now he only has 400 HP. He's really low. He's getting damage dealt. I forgot to click player 1 got KO'd. I did that. Okay, yeah, it reset us. I forgot. Now it's going to draw a card. It says draw 1 more card. It says use attack 2 against player 1. It does 40 damage to everyone, so everyone takes the 40. We'll say that player 1, I guess no one died because I was kind of keeping track of their health. We'll say that player 1 died again. Now they're dead forever. Now they're dead forever because they had both their people die. It says heal 80 damage from each player's Pokemon. That's actually really good. So now everyone's back pretty much at full health, and then we'll just finish it off with 200, and then we'll say 333, which never happens, and then you win. So very simple. That's the base game. It's not too complex. It can get more complex as we add more things, such as weakness, and such as, let me get back onto the live stream, such as weakness and such as ability. So we might have an ability that says you can't get damaged no matter what, So like no matter what, like you can't be damaged by a VMAX Pokemon. So maybe get lucky. However, let's figure out how we do that because that's a little OP. Everyone could just run that and then slowly win. So we'll have to we'll figure something else, how to use it exactly. But I'll once again explain it a little bit more simpler without that. We'll just do that. So the way it's going to work is that if you don't have any Pokemon cards but want to play, you can use mine. Just you'll have to pick which ones you want to use, and we'll bracket it off and whatnot. So it's gonna be very simple. It's gonna be very fun. Nothing too crazy. I'll read the comments in a second too, so I apologize for being slow on those. But in general, if you want to play, you don't have any cards for the first week or 2, you can do that. If you want to buy singles from me, like if just say I'm selling this Butterfree right here, you can buy this from me, and then I'll add it to your Pokedex. I guess your card deck, so you'll forever be able to always use this Pokemon if you want to when we do battles. In the future, we're gonna have to set up to where I can make somewhat money off this, in the sense of people that buy Pokemon cards from me or buy packs from me can use those things. For example, like when Leo bought some cards from me, he got a Charizard VMAX. So if he wants to, he can use a Charizard VMAX. However, that might not be the best option because we might verse a Dreadnought, and Charizard has 2 times weakness to Dreadnought, so Dreadnought could possibly one-shot his Charizard VMAX. So the way it works is that if you want to play on the bigger scale of things and want to be to where I could possibly start giving out prizes for this, then those will be for people that pay actively or are members. So yeah, how long will it take to get to New Jersey? New Jersey's 10 hours away from me, 3 states away, 4 states away. So probably about 2 to 3 days maybe. It depends on the postage. It mostly takes Nora's in Illinois, which is right below me. It takes them about a day or 2. So New Jersey is not too far away. It'll take about anywhere between 1 to 3 days, maybe 4, depending on the post office with Corona and whatnot. If you're in New Jersey, let's see. Look at this. Is it shiny? Nope. So for people that want to play but don't have any Pokemon cards, just message me that you want to play, or message. I'm making a special spot in the Discord where you can, request to play and whatnot. But it's gonna be a ton of fun. If obviously the people that buy cards from me or they buy packs from me, it's first come first serve. They'll come first. In the future, when a new set comes out, so like the next set that's coming out is Vivid Voltage, I'll be taking pre-orders for booster boxes. So if you buy a box from me, and if you want to, I can open it on stream for you, obviously, like to help me out. If you don't like, for example, like Inky makes YouTube videos, so he probably wants to get the box for himself, open it on his thing. So he probably doesn't want to do it. But for example, Leo, he doesn't mind me opening the box for him, getting showing all the cards so I get content, and then just sending him all the stuff that he wants. And he said I could keep like uncommons and commons he doesn't want. So once I get like a little bit, and the code card, so I can make a little money back on that, in the sense of, so whatever cards you get out of that new set, we will be doing a VMAX raid battle with those type of cards. So, for example, we might have it to where we only use commons and uncommons, and I'll keep track of like what you guys have and whatnot. So we'll have it to where maybe we'll make it to where you can only use holo rares. So if you got to where you bought cards from me and you bought a booster box, I'll keep track of all the holo rares and lower. So holo rares and lower. Now, if we do it to where it's only uncommons, I'll keep track of all the uncommons you pulled out of the boxes. That way I can have them physically here, and we can do that type of thing. Because there is some fun game types that can be had with uncommons. There's a lot of uncommons that might be like heal one Pokemon every turn for like 20 health or something. There's like a lot of like those type of Pokemon. So when Vivid Voltage comes out, that will be a really, really big thing. And we'll hopefully be able to run a ton of raids that day. And if we get good enough with these raid systems, we might have to have 2 raid bosses at once, and maybe like 6 people playing, or maybe 8 people playing, something like that. Something to where it's really crazy and a lot's going on. And hopefully during that time there'll be more raid bosses. There's only 2 currently. There's an all creamy VMAX or GMAX as well, which we could use. I'm looking into the stats of that. And then we might actually have some people that make their own. Like for example, Leo wants to make an Arcanine V card. Well, he has one, but he also wants to make an Arcanine VMAX boss. So that might be something we do in the future. So artists can make the VMAX cards if they want to for like the raid bosses. However, it will take some tooling around for abilities. I can't have someone just make a raid boss without understanding the mechanics of the game. So I'll have to work with them if they want to do that. So in general, it looks like a ton of fun. That will be tomorrow. So if you want to play, please let me know tonight. Message me on Discord, or I'll be making a section in the Discord. If you already have Pokemon cards, you can, use them if you want. Only for the first 2 weeks possibly that we're doing this. After that, it'll be almost like a first come first serve, and then people that haven't bought from me that are members, they'll be picking from a pool of cards. So for example, I have, we'll say 50 V cards right now, and we'll say 100 GX cards. So I'll let you pick between any of those. It'll be first come first serve to pick out of that. So I might have 3 Bayonet GXs, but I might only have 1 Butterfree V. So whoever gets to pick the fastest gets to pick that card, and they'll be locked in. So I might have a few people that have Bayonet GXs, and then 1 person that only has a Butterfree V for the people that can play for free. So very simple. It's very fun. We'll add more stuff as time goes by. But essentially how we're going to have to try to play it is that you'll get 1 V card or 1 VMAX/EX/GX card, and then you'll have 1 holo or lower, because I feel like if you bring in 2 VMAX cards or 2 V cards or 2 GX cards, it might be a little too OP, and it might, power through it. So then again, we just saw that might not be the case, because we were on a raid 2 and we were doing 100 plus damage each time, and it wasn't really, it was it was hitting pretty hard back to us. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's a ton of fun. So please, I just got a Fennekin. So please message me on Discord if you want to join. I believe Leo, Crystal, me, Nora are gonna play. Gerard said he wants to play if he's able to be there, obviously. And he said if I teach him, which I pretty much just did. It's very simple. But yeah. And eventually, if we have enough people playing, we'll make teams, and I'll make it more complex to where we have like, we'll say like team 1 is like Nora, Leo, Crystal, and we'll say Inky. Then team 2 would be like Andrea, Gerard, Bailey, and then let me see someone else so I can randomly say, everyone's in the chat. We'll say Llama or Lucas. So then, like during that season, we'll have it to where everyone's competing to get the most wins or the most damage, if that makes sense. So, for example, if whatever team does the most damage throughout like the whole entire like raid season, or maybe says wins the most or maybe loses the least, then maybe they'll get like a special prize or something. So I'll try like maybe find like a special card or something, or maybe I'll buy some like promo cards that are like first place cards and whatnot and send to them. Nothing crazy, just something fun to get something back for, you know, playing and whatnot. Now, that might get a little intense because there are people that obviously will be buying cards from me that will be able to have better cards to choose from than the free-to-play players. But maybe we'll make a free-to-play racket and then a buyer's racket. So I think it's going to be a ton of fun. As you saw, it's really cool, really simple, very easy, nothing too complex. We'll have it scheduled, and we'll abide by that schedule. We'll maybe do it like midday and then nighttime for me, so everyone can get in there, you know, all the time zones. Especially with school happening, a lot of people are going to be goofed on that. And then, of course, people going back to work. So we'll have a time zone that's mainly for, you know, like USA and then people in like Europe/Australia. And that way it'll be a little bit easier for everyone to join. Then we'll have it to where maybe it'll be like we'll figure out a day that's good. Like obviously Saturday, Sunday, Friday through Sunday will be like the best days for a lot of people. So maybe like 2 of those days will be there, and then maybe we'll have like a midweek one for like Wednesday or something, or Tuesday. But we'll see how it goes. I think the interactive thing's gonna be fun. We'll be limited to, like I said, eventually we'll have it to where you can only use maybe like grass type Pokemon against like, we'll say maybe a fire type. So you'll have to like really work hard to, you know, make sure you have the right Pokemon and the right cards. And we'll start expanding throughout all the gens. So for example, there's like a Superior that's a grass type that can heal 10 damage from, I believe, everyone in between turns, pretty much. So that will be a useful, you know, one to use in those situations where you only use like maybe grass Pokemon. And of course, like for people that like don't have like an expansive collection like me that has like a lot of those type of like, you know, cards from back then, we'll have it to where, you know, people that can use like what I have, obviously. Like I'll pull out all my hollows and I'll start organizing all my stuff so people can have variety. We have other people that like maybe like Leo and Crystal and Nora that have been collecting for a while, so they have, you know, cards from like Black and White era possibly, and like, you know, the Heart Gold Silver era and whatnot that have some like crazy abilities. And if we get it to where it's a lot of fun, we'll eventually add into where you could actually attach energies and whatnot. It'll be way more complex, but that's going a little too far. Right now we're just working on the simple stuff, the very simple fun stuff. Now let's move on to shiny hunting. I have only random stuff. You only have like random cards here and there. Like I said, Andrea helps a lot, so she can get bumped obviously into the people that buy cards from me rank to where they can pick. She can pick a lot of my better cards to be added to those groups since they help so much. Like her, the people like the Arts that help a whole lot can do that. I won't let's see, penalize people that don't have like, you know, money that support me, obviously, that can't like, you know, buy the things. Boop. I have a secret, right? What is it? What is it? You tell me right now. You tell me right now. I'm actually like really hungry. I'm feeling like, ooh. I mean, I ate not too long ago. I ate like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I had like 3 hot dogs like 2 maybe 3 hours ago. But I'm like, I might have to go get a snack really quick. But holy crap. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, if you guys have cards or any Pokemon cards at all, feel free to message me them. I'll be making a special spot in the Discord, and we'll figure that all out. I have thought like in the future what we could do as well Once it gets a bit more complex, like as like, you know, trainer secret rare. I want to see that. I love trainer secret rares. Those are my favorite. We'll have it to where, oh, you have Dutch cards? Yo, if I had enough money, if I ever became like a millionaire, I would send your money over to just buy me a lot of the product, and I'll give you a little extra. That's what I would do. If I ever became like a millionaire, I want stuff in like all different like languages. That's so fun to collect. Like people be sitting there, if I had like a $1 trillion, I would get so bored with life. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. I would literally buy every card game in every language and open them. That'd be like heaven. People be like, oh man, after a while you just get so bored with buying stuff you won't even know. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. You kidding me? I buy every single Pokemon box that ever exists in every language. I'd be like, that literally you waste your whole entire life doing that. Oh, they only did the very first card set. That's tragic. That's tragic. Never mind. I guess I can't do that. I guess I can't become a millionaire and do that. Guess I can't become a millionaire and do that. But I'm trying to think. For the people that wanted to play for free and want to go like the extra mile that don't have any Pokemon cards, I can link you a website that shows all the cards in each set. And we're going to be only working on, I believe, possibly Sword and Shield Rebel Clash, and Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze. We might do a few from the Sun and Moon era, but if you guys want to look and then go through the cards, it'll tell you all like the attacks and whatnot. And then you can pick the you can pick a card you like out there that I think is going to be good, and then we'll allow that since it's the first trial run. So you want to go the extra mile, and if you want those, just ask me. I mainly just use Poke Collector to look at all the card scans, and if you want to use something in particular, you can go over there and look at them. I'll put the cards on screen as well for everything, as I said before. Like eventually, once I have it set up to where, you know, I have more cards active, we'll have it to where I actually show the Pokemon cards. I'm working on also trying to get my hands on the in real life VMAX cards. If I can get my hands on the in real life VMAX cards, oh man, I'll get a huge playmat and I'll have the camera showing off it and whatnot. It'll be a ton of fun. I mean, it's still gonna be cool, like, you know, without the big VMAX card. But if you can get like the cool in real life one, it just feels more professional. It feels more cooler. It feels more cooler. So yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I help with Discord, but oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. Keep it a secret though. Keep it a secret. Andrea's just special. I'll tell you about it later. It's a secret that's going to be shown to maybe everyone in the future. Right now, it's very secretive. It's the elite of the elites that are in that one. Man, I'm hungry. I'm so sad because I have like a roll of Oreos upstairs, but no milk. No milk. Everyone drank it all, including myself. I ate a lot of Oreos this last week. I probably had like 4 or 5 rolls of Oreos this last like week and a half. I'll be honest, I was being a little piggly wiggly. But you know, I'm looking forward to it. There's like a lot of crazy cards out there. Like if we expand it onto like the black and white era, there's Eradicate that will attack and it leaves the person with like only 10 HP left. Could you imagine a VMAX battle where someone just throws out Eradicate and this pretty much ends it on turn 1? That card's like $10, I believe. It went up because it's really good and expanded. One of the best cards. Just because it just literally bites some Hyper Fang and then drops them down to 10 health, and then you can use Hypnotoxic Laser to poison them, and then they just lose on their next turn. That was a really fun, cool, risky deck. You popped on a Rattata, and then put out the Eradicate, Hypnotoxic Laser them, and then hit them, end your turn, and it kills that Pokemon. And Eradicate only costs 1 price card compared to what it was killing, which cost 2, so it was a really good trade-off. Only problem is Eradicate had like, I think, 90 health. So you have to go through it quite a bit to make sure you won those battles. It just didn't work out all the time. But yeah, no, that was a really funny card back in the day. Someone brought to States and I think destroyed my friend with it. Who had like one of the best decks out there, that made me laugh quite a bit. Like, could you imagine that? Bringing like a top tier deck and then getting whomped by Eradicate deck that really probably cost like $2 to make. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. I'm tired. I'm going to, I think tonight we'll go through, I'll go through a lot of my cards and get them ready for tomorrow. A lot of my V's and everything. And because I have quite a few now since I opened up like what, 2 boxes, I think. And I could have more, obviously. But yeah, yep. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it goes well. I think the biggest problem we're gonna run into is just not having the people playing with us, like the getting all the support for it and whatnot. Whoops, I was just spamming the A thinking that was in a conversation. I'm scrolling through my stuff to make sure. I have to message A1 back really quick. Yeah, these encounters are so slow, man. It's so garbage. Like, you love it, but you hate it, you know? You love it, but you hate it. Because if you get it, it's really cool, but most of the time it's not like that. We might have Inky play, hopefully. He has a few cards himself. He has, I think, some pretty decent ones. Oh, my butt's killing me, man. Whoops. I looked at Thank and went, yes. I want to click that, and I realized instantly, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. The thing I had to like look at is how are we going to make it easily be able to see. I think what I could do is I could make. We'll have to make a special background when we play this to show people's HP and whatnot. Maybe I can find like an HP tracker online that I can put the HP at, and it'll like we'll up and down it. I bet they have like a Yu-Gi-Oh one we could look at. Like a pretty fun Yu-Gi-Oh one that'll keep track of like the HP. Kind of like how they have life point to track trackers. Pretty sure we can do something like that. Just so it's a bit cleaner on stream. Yeah, everyone in the chat hates it, Tyler. They think that you smell like earloaf. Take that. You can cry. No, actually I haven't watched it yet, but I want to get the Super Mario Sunshine really, really bad. It looks like it could be fun to play again. I've been wanting to play it so bad lately. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm not like a huge Mario fan, so like, you know, it's one of those things that like, I for sure love Sunshine. That's one of my favorite games out there for the GameCube. But I get too mad at Mario games. And also I hate paying for Mario games. So I feel like I don't get enough bang for my buck most of the time. But I'm gonna try to watch it after. Just the fact that Sunshine's coming, I'm like, yep, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. That's Pogglers for me. Yeah, exactly. Like I think like Mario games are fun for a bit, but it's not not a fan. Well, I haven't played Galaxies. I always want to play Galaxy. The problem is like 64. Like I played 64 on the fucking DS, the 3DS. Or I think it was on 3DS. I played on no, maybe it was just the DS. I played on the Nintendo 64. I don't need to play it again. So that's the only reason why I'm kind of like poopy on it. How you doing, by the way, Dal? Sorry I haven't messaged you back. I've been really busy trying to set things up. If you're gonna be around at oh wait, no, it's probably bedtime for you around that time. I was gonna say like 12 a.m. Eastern time or 12 p.m. Eastern. We'll say 11:30 a.m. Eastern time till about 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time. We have a new game type we're playing with stuff. It's gonna be pretty fun, so that's a coming. But yeah, I haven't played Mario Galaxy, so I want to play it. That, but I already played 64 so many times that like it's not like my favorite game. It's kind of boring. So not as boring. It's like boring since I played it so long. You know. How you doing, Nata? How are you? How are you? Wait, there's only like a set amount of time you can buy it. Really? Maybe I'll buy it then, but not until about March. Yeah, so I grew up playing it, but I liked watching my uncle play, but he mostly played Sonic, so I liked watching him play Sonic more. So I guess it all just depends on, you know, what people are into. I liked Sonic more. And Mario was cool. It's just that like it was hard. I didn't like when you it just felt bad when you died. Sonic didn't feel as bad. I liked the Mario where like you got to play all the other characters. Yeah, I think you can buy it physically. Yeah, yeah, I think it's. I think yeah, you can buy it physically. That a game is coming this month, so I'm happy. It's cool that the game is coming this month. Which game is coming this month? The Mario one? I don't know anything about the Mario one. Just as a heads up. What's let's see. It's cringe. I think it's because they lost sales due to COVID and are forcing fans to buy it within the time period to get their. Oh, that makes sense. It's kind of funny if that's the case because they have so much like revenue flow and they have so much banked revenue. It's crazy. I could see something like that happening though. Well, they I named exclamation point a whole lot. What's goofy is that that company has so much money. What's gonna happen is like, they artificially purposely make things only limited just so they can make a ton of money by people buying it, and then they have resales, and then eventually they re-release it at some point. I do like the idea of that though, just because like I said, like resellers, yeah. If I had enough money, I'd probably buy a couple and then resell them on eBay like a piece of shit. But that's just part of the game. But I don't have that money, so I can't just do that. I'm good, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes up in price. It's crazy. Just made it limited to make people buy it. Plus 35th anniversary celebration only runs till March. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I still think it's just a poopy. I still think it's a poopy idea. I don't like when they like limit stuff, but at the same time, if I had a lot of money, if I could casually just buy like $600 worth of a product that normally costs, we'll say 60, easy, and I wouldn't like be breaking a sweat, then I'd be totally fine with them releasing. Like only this much, because I'll just do that and just hold on to them and then sell them accordingly in due time. I'll do that because that's business right there, finance. But yeah, no, kind of funny. Is it Denny, Danny, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I like the Clone Trooper helmet though for the profile picture. That's pretty cool. 3D All-Stars comes out on the 18th. Oh, that's actually, I think, Crystal's birthday. 3D World comes out in... Let's see. Wait, I misread that. 3D World comes out in February, the game, and the watch comes out in November. I forgot when the Mario Kart thing comes out. It wasn't... I'll have to look. Like I said, I haven't watched it, so I'm all over the place. Rolly... Oh, how you doing, buddy? Rolly the Rollet, how are you? How have you been? So hunting Shiny Simple after half a year. Yep. In Crystal, that's literally how it goes. Just how it goes, I guess. That's why I hate playing the 1-8000 game sometimes. It's pain, especially that game. It's really painful. Really painful. When I play Pomax, I got my rivals to call me that's hilarious. Jism Lord. That's pretty funny. All I know is I'm really hungry right now, so I might BRB screen a bit, just get a snack, and then come back down and continue this. And we're a little bit slower because I'm not really paying attention to the hunt. I'm kind of just chilling, just chatting. Had a surgery on my big toe. Oh, geez, what happened? Why'd you have a surgery on your big toe? Reminds me of the big toe story from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I didn't like that story. It scared me as a kid. I remember being very scared as a kid from that. For what they revealed. I'll have to watch it after. I'll look into it after. Someone posted in the Discord, I think it was Oreos, but I just forgot to watch. I don't know. It depends on what I have to eat. I don't even know if I have a snack. I think everyone ate all the fucking beef jerky. I didn't need to have one of them. That, if it's still in the fridge, I don't know if it is. Maybe some tuna. Maybe I'll crack open a can of tuna, drink all the fluids, and then down the dang old tuna. I like eating tuna. I like it more with like Miracle Whip, or in certain cases Hellman. My nail did grow into my toe, so we need. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I've actually watched a few of those surgeries on a YouTube recently. 4 times, jeez Louise! At that point, just eat the toe off. Maybe it'll grow back better. Just remember the Kool-Aid fish story. It's true. It's a good story. Not many people know about it. Not many people know about it. I might keep it that way. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll retell it. Maybe I'll retell it someday. Man, I'm really hungry now. What's with these stupid idiot Froakies, man? Be shiny, dummy. Be shinter. But yeah, no, so for the people that missed it, that are just coming to the stream, I already had to like explain this like 50 times over. But tomorrow should be a pretty big stream on YouTube. So here, exactly here, at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, EST, to maybe 5 to 6, I don't know just yet, EST. I'm still thinking. And Crystal bought a box of Pokemon cards off me, a booster box, so we're going to open that up, so that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a good time. And then after that, for the public, so anyone can join, we're going to be playing Pokemon VMAX raid battles, which is where you get you're going to be versing a huge jumbo-sized Pokemon card boss, and you have to get 2 Pokemon cards each, so like 2 Pokemon cards such as, for example, we'll say Houndoom and Butterfree V, you can't really see it, but they're 2 cards, and you use them as your attackers, and you're going to work with 3 other people together to kill the raid boss, and you only have 4 lives in total, so if all 4 people, if you die 4 times in total, then it's game over. You can retry. If you don't have any Pokemon cards, then you can pick from my collection to choose. My collection, I'm going to have a scaled down version of my collection, so there'll be some good cards, but not too great compared to if you used your own cards and or if you bought cards from me. So the first 2 weeks of this, and we'll be playing it a couple times a week, is going to be free to anyone can join. However, after about 2 to 3 weeks, only really people that buy Pokemon cards from me or buy Pokemon packs from me can join into it. Whatever they buy from the packs or the cards they buy from me, they get to use in the battles. Eventually, if you get enough people playing, we'll have it to where you can possibly win something, and we'll maybe have it team-based. So maybe you can make a team of 3 other people, including yourself. And if you do really well for like the whole entire season, I'll give you a special card or something. So I'm not sure we're gonna do it just yet, but in general, if you want to just play and have a good time, it's very simple, it's very easy. We already went through a test play a bit ago. It's nothing complex, it's just a great old time. And if you don't have any Pokemon cards at all, tell me on Discord, message me on Discord, and I'll set you up with some cards to be used in it. I'm not gonna send you, I'm just gonna put them on screen, and you'll be using those ones. But it's very simple, not hard at all. So you watched a couple of those surgeries on YouTube. What the fuck? Yeah, they're good. There's, I think, called like the toe guy or something. He goes in and gets all the toe surgeries and does them. Like it's all like when people have warts, like plantar's warts, ingrown toenails and whatnot. So yeah, stuff like that. Some Hunt and Shiny Moltres on Ultra Moon and Shiny Execute and Sword. Oh, I wish you luck. I love Shiny Execute. I love that guy. Wait, what do you think of my 332 second Star Corpse clone helmet that has my profile? I'll click it up right now. I don't know all the corpse. I don't know all the corpse that are there, but I like a lot of them. I can't even. Oh, I can't look at your profile. I'll look at it later then. Can I look at it from here? I can't. They changed that. You can't just click on people. That sucks. Oh well, but it looks cool from here. I like it. I love clone troopers. They're my favorite. Like designed thing to ever exist in like sci-fi. Like Halo has a whole bunch of good designs, like with their Spartans, but I think the simplicity and the coolness of the clone troopers are actually cooler overall. I like the Gen 1 clone troopers a bit more than the Wave 1, I guess, than the Wave 2. I think Wave 2, their helmets are a little off for me. I'm like half and half. But I still like it. I just like the simplicity of Wave 1. But they didn't really have all the cool armor and whatnot. They were very like dumbed down. Wave 2 had all the good shit. IDK just not for T, I guess. I guess you're saying for me. The scary the scary toe videos. We'll see. They're not that bad. I'm so excited for Mando Season 2. Same here, yeah, I agree. Mando Season 2 I'm looking forward to it. Me and Haley are going to watch it. It's going to be a day after my birthday. My birthday is October 29th. It comes out the 30th. I agree on that. I think the Star Wars, Star Wars episode 1 through 3 are great. I like them a lot. 4 through 6, I like some of them. I don't like them that much. And then all the new movies, I don't really care for any of them. I think they're just not my cup of tea. So I'm not the biggest fan of the newer stuff. Even the Clone Wars new stuff wasn't that good. Even like the Clone Wars, nowhere near as good as the old series and the old stuff. A lot of the new season kind of sucked, which was horrible because like I love that series, but one of the best series out there. So it just happens, I guess. But I think the universe as a whole, I think the animated series is the best thing that ever happened to Star Wars. Then probably the Mandalorian's like maybe the second. So I would say, well, technically I would say episode 2 is good. Episode 2 is like one of the best. Not because it's good in the sense of like it's a masterpiece, but more so they brought in the clone troopers. Dude, that's what everyone said. Episode 1 through 3 are bad. Just because you can't accept the reality they're actually good, and they don't have to be masterpieces of cinema to be good. I don't like that mindset because episode 1, yeah, probably isn't the best, but it sets up episode 2. And then it sets up episode 3, which is the best. Episode 3, it has so many relatable quotes and so many good quotes to be had. I love it so much. I can't think of any at the top of my head right now because I think of too many and I get them all mixed up. But episode 3 is the best Star Wars movie. You have the mass genocide of the Jedis, which was amazing. Jedi suck, by the way. I hate Jedis for the most part. They're boring. You have so many good moments in that. You have the decked out clone troopers the first time you get to see them. Yeah, I think episode 5 is I think episode 5 is good as well. I think episode 5 is the best out of all of them. It goes episode 3, then episode 5, then episode 2 probably for me. Episode 4 is so slow. Episode 6, pretty good, but just once again slow. How many birthdays you had? Not enough. I'll be 28 this year. I love me some episode 2 and 3. Episode 2 I've seen in theaters. I've seen 2 and 3 in theaters actually, but episode 2, I remember coming home after that and jumping on my bed with my friend and hitting each other with lightsabers. It doesn't hold a nostalgia factor, it just holds the thing of like I really like how it's set up. I really love the idea of how cringy Anakin is. I think a lot of people like overshadow that with that being horrible writing and really awkward because it's supposed to be awkward, dude. He's not even an adult. He's never seen a girl ever. He's supposed to live a life of celibacy. Like, how are you about to blame a guy for being a goofy bitch around a girl that he's been loving for like the last 8 years? Like it's so like it feels so organic too. He's like that's how he would act. It's like a spurg. He has something wrong with him. I mean, if you didn't realize he didn't have something wrong with him to make him act like he's like retarded, then I mean you don't understand what you don't understand like why he became Darth Vader. Then he just doesn't think things through. He's really rational and really irrational and really sporadic, and he's in the moment, low impulse control. And I think that's like the best thing because it's so like awkward but so good. And if you don't think when he kills the Tusken Raiders is like the best thing ever, you're foolish. You're foolish. And I killed him. I love it so much. I love it so. I want to watch the scene right now, but I know I'll get in trouble by YouTube. Of course, it's amazing. I absolutely loved it. Last episode isn't really that good for it. Exactly. Yeah. I think the last season of Clone Wars, it started off pretty decent. It was a little too like action hero-y for like the teams. Like I really wish like they held the was it the Bad Batch? I wish they made him a little bit more like, not so action hero-y, not getting like, blasted into oblivion. I think like they just like were too powerful for me, and I was like, I still think they were cool, don't get me wrong. I still like the episodes for the most part, but like I wish it was a little bit more realistic with them. That's like one of my problems I have with that. And then the episodes with Ahsoka and the dumb Binchos, I don't care about. That was like the worst thing ever. It was boring. It literally was just like trading water over and over again. Like it's just like, come on, when am I getting drowned already? Just let me drown peacefully. And then the last couple episodes are really cool. I still wish they didn't really bring too much Ahsoka into it. I'm not a big Ahsoka fan. I know a lot of people are Ahsoka fan. I'm not really into her that much. The first season, the first couple seasons when she was younger and she grew, and then once I think the season where she kind of like left the Jedi Order, as I just didn't care for her as much as it went on. They tried to make her too independent and too strong, and I just don't see her as like a strong Jedi. She just doesn't look like a strong Jedi, man. Like, she doesn't look like a strong Force user to me. Like, she doesn't fit the part. I don't feel like, it feels like unnatural, her progression, if that makes sense. It just doesn't feel natural. I wish they would have took more time on the Mandalorians killing the Mandalorian clone troopers battling. I really wish they would have done that. I just got a shiny master. Congrats, Jeremy. Congrats, dude. I got nothing. But because I really liked Ahsoka in the beginning of the series, and then once I start getting more and more, I'm like, I just don't really care that much for her. I think she's just like annoys me. I think it's her ideology just annoys me a lot of times. Now she's so wishy-washy on things, and so like just goofy on things. I'm not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan of Ahsoka. I used to be, but not so much anymore. I think I just kind of grew out of her. And we all say the only George Lucas can make really good Star Wars movies. I mean, J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I agree. I think they had potential. I mean, honestly, I just don't care for a lot of the characters from the get-go. But they had a lot of potential, and they just kind of went to poo-poo pee-pee. I think the Han Solo movie started really cool like for a bit and had a lot of potential. Solo, but then it just kind of went downhill. I didn't even finish watching. I was like, this is kind of stupid. This is kind of goofy. So I just went like out of it. So it's just a copy of episode 4. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's how it is. Nothing wrong about that, except that everything was wrong about it. Let's see. I know I missed something earlier I was gonna read. This little Clone Trooper armor. Yeah, Stormtrooper and Clone Trooper armor is the best, and I think Spartan armor is great and all, but like it changes too much through all the art design changes, so I kind of like grow out of it at times. Like I like the SPI armor, SPI 2 armor for Spartan 3s. That armor is fucking dope. Sweet armor, one of the best armors out there. Armor systems. It's not even Mjolnir. It's just great. Yeah, I agree. It was all fans. I just think it was goofy. I just think it had cool, but like when they started like the first battles, like at the mud troopers and whatnot, and they're going through all like the muck and whatnot, I thought it was pretty cool. Then also started going into more bullshit. I'm like, I just don't care. I don't care. It just was like, I just want to see more of that. I don't want to see this plot movie, you know? If you would have focused on the war aspect of it, that would have been better. See, I didn't like Rogue One too much. I think just gosh, what are you playing? Damn, he's getting all the shinies today. Shiny tentacle, congrats. I think like for example, Rogue One had a lot of potential, but they did too much of the plot armor, and they made like goofy people too good. Like, what's her name? Jen. I don't care about her, dude. She's like the worst. She annoys me so much. But a lot of the other people are pretty cool. And then the whole like the Force is me and I am the Force or whatever. That I didn't like that. That was kind of like, okay, it was getting a little cringe after, but then it kept going. So I wasn't too. I think it was a cool character, but his whole like monk, the Force is with me and I am whatever. I was like, that's a little too much. But the Death Troopers, the Shore Troopers, the new tank that came out, that was fucking dope. I love that. I think Rogue One had potential, but they kind of squandered it with goofy ass characters. Krennic was kind of cool. Was it Krennic? Just for how goofy he is, I think it was done right. I liked how everyone died at the end. That was sweet. Oh, that made me happy. All the characters I like all got blasted and vaporized, so that was cool. So I think Rogue One had potential, but they just kind of squandered it. The Darth Vader scene was really cool as well. I won't get me wrong on that one. I think the troopers in it were cool, but the fact they got like blasted away so easily really pissed me off, especially when they had the Death Troopers going. Same with the Mandalorian. I think the Mandalorian really mishandled the Death Troopers, which made me really angry. Like, sure they had it up on them, but at the same time, it's like the Death Troopers, man. Death Troopers are top of the line. They are like genetically modified. They have so much with them. Same with like Rebels. Rebels was atrocious how they handled the Death Troopers. I think they have more so a mass audience problem where they try to appeal to everyone and always try to appeal to like, they always want the good guys to win, always want the good guys to be on top of things and be the best. So they put all the other lore and all the other like realities of it to the side. So I think the big problem that came with a lot of this stuff is that like people just get killed left and right. It sucks. Like in Mandalorian, They really like just fucked up those death troopers, and it's like, well, no one else really took any casualties, you know. They didn't really make a big part. So I don't know. This thing's a little goofy. I like I said, I love Star Wars. I like the Empire, I like the clone troopers. Outside of that though, I'm not the biggest. I like the Sith are cool, but what do they do ever? They do shit. Unless they're like, you know, like the Sith from Old Republic. Those are pretty sweet. But Knights of the Old Republic, those are pretty cool. Outside of that, like the Jedi are kind of stupid. A lot of them are goofy. I think they're better in the Clone Wars. But if we're going down to like favorite characters, probably be Mace Windu, Obi-Wan from just Obi-Wan in the episode 1 through 3 of the animated series. I didn't really care for him too much in the other ones. And then Anakin. I think Anakin might be the best. Anakin in the Clone Wars, the whole Clone Wars era is the best. And I think he goes top priority. Then it goes to Mace Windu, then Obi-Wan. And then if we're going to Clone Troopers, I can't really pick because I like them all for the most part. Yeah, I hope we see them. They're just supposed to be like the top of the line Death Troopers are. That's my problem. They literally got fucking destroyed so easily, and it made me so angry. But I hope we do see them, and I hope they do hold, you know, some water and some weight to them. Some, I guess, weight. It's a movie about the Old Republic. Yeah, exactly. I'd be fine with that. I feel like the reason why the Jedis and the Sith are really boring to watch is because there's so little of them, you know? Like, the Sith is only, like, you know, there's only, like, a few, and then you have, like, you know, you just don't have them in mass. Compared to, like, the Clone Wars where they add more. So, I would really love it if they just, like, built up to where, you know, the Jedi are almost just like normal infantry to some extent. Like how they kind of were. Not really, they were not normal infantry, but there was a large gene pool of Jedis and Sith. Like, you didn't really have as much, like, you know, checks and balances as you did in the news in like the other series, the main series now. So if they did like that to where they had a lot of that added into it, and then also they add on top of that the troopers from back then, I think that'd be really cool. I think adding like to where they could have mass battles, like if you watch the Knights of the Old Republic MMO cutscenes of all like the Jedi's battling, it's fucking dope and it's sweet because you have so much going on, and you have like just a whole bunch of thrill, and you have like, you know, Master Jedi's versus like, you know, apprentices and whatnot, and just how like not like the best but still can hold their own pretty well. So yeah, I think doing that would be a really good idea. Really good idea. I would say Anakin. He had the best writing, episode 2 to 3. Obviously the Clone Wars 2. Oh shit, did my camera turn off? What happened to task and project? What the fuck? What the? Oh, it's because it's not plugged in. Who unplugged my camera? I don't know. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. My brother must have unplugged it. Nope, I did. Can't blame him for something I did. Yeah, my bad. And people are wondering, I'm still trying to do the Star Wars game I have that I've been, you know, the painting the models. I just don't have the time for it right now. So hopefully around like Christmas time I'll have more time to actually do that again and build that up. So that's something we're still going to do in the future. I just haven't had the time to do it. Damn, I want to get some food. Okay, we're back in. I'm not like you even see my face. Look how goofy my hair is, dude. I'm gonna look like a Rillaboom pretty soon. If I pull a shiny Rillaboom, that will be my main character. My main character to use in VMAX battles. I want the EA does what? I haven't got to play the new Star Wars game, the newer Star Wars game with like that Jedi. I wanted to, but I just watched it play through. I just don't like have money to be putting on that, you know? I just want to see like a fun Destiny type Star Wars game where it's like a fun MMO that's like, you know, first person and third person that can switch between the two. I want something cool like that. That'd be cooler, making the old Battlefront. Yeah, I think if they actually like just remastered it instead of really remaking it, that'd be good. I'd rather see a remastered with online compatibility, because when they remake stuff, they tend to take away old features a lot of the time that like you like. So if they remade it but kept all the old features but add a whole bunch of new ones, I'd be fine. But I kind of would like to see a remastered with servers that, you know, are up and running, and nothing like too like, you know, serious, nothing like competitive, like in the sense of like, you know, when people play like Battlefront 2, the new ones, they had to like put all the money in. I just want like a pure Battlefront 2 experience from back in the day. I don't want all this goofy stuff, you know. Hear that EA stuff? I heard something about that. I'm not sure exactly what was the whole game about. I don't remember, but I did hear about that. I know they did one more recently, right? They stopped the production of it. One of the games. What was it about? I'm trying to think out. I heard about like a month or two ago, right? I know it happened. It happened like recently, but not too recently, right? Where they stopped it. I'm hoping that tomorrow. Shit, dude. I have such a busy day tomorrow. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Tomorrow comes out the new season of The Boys. The Netflix superhero show. I just realized that. If you guys haven't watched that yet, that's a really good superhero show. That's like a really funny one. I just remembered about that. This is one of the most buggy games ever. Was EA's best game. That's hilarious. It's kind of funny how that works, you know. Kind of funny. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't buy it just because I know it wouldn't give me enough content to feel like I justified, you know, spend like $60. Man, I believe it's The Boys, right? That's what the show's called on Amazon. Oh, new season comes out tomorrow. New season of that comes out tomorrow. I got a busy day. I'll probably watch around like 5 or 6 then. So I'll stream from like 11:30 a.m. till maybe 5, and then me and my brother will watch it. Oh, are they only gonna have one episode though? Or are they gonna release the whole entire season? I feel like they're just gonna release one episode. I'll have to look into that. I hate when they do that because I'm so used to, you know, Amazon, or not Amazon, but Netflix just releasing everything. We'll see. Again, because developers couldn't make the time because they got put into different. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think like. I was just like daydreaming about this last night, how like sweet a Pokemon game would be if it was like massive open world and MMO type of feel to it. That that you would start as a trainer, obviously. You would get like your you would get, you know, like you start as a trainer just like yourself, like you'd be like third person, it'd be you, or first person, can switch between the two. And you get your starter Pokemon, and then you would go on to the first route. It'd be rather large, rather massive. Maybe it'll be like a woods, like a Viridian Forest type situation. And in there, you can only get, we'll say, like maybe like 5 or 6 Pokemon, but you can throw out their evolutions, kind of like a Viridian Forest. We'll say Viridian Forest, for example. But instead of being like the Let's Go type Viridian Forest, the normal Viridian Forest, it'll be like multi-layered, where like trees would be really high up, and you could climb the trees almost like a parkour, like Mirror's Edge type of thing, where you can like jump on trees, jump from branch to branch, you know, if you can make it. And that'll be just as you as a trainer. But then when you want to throw out your Pokemon, just say you throw it out, you'll then go into the Pokemon's body type of thing, you know, and you'll be able to interact with the world with the Pokemon. So you then would be like, you know, third person. So when you find a Pokemon you want, you then can either like, you know, throw a Pokeball out really fast and capture it, try to, you know, use a quick ball or something. If it fails, then throw out your Pokemon. They either can run away or do whatever they want, fly away possibly, maybe dig away or something if it's a certain Pokemon. Have it to where, you know, you're then that Pokemon and you'll have like your 4 moves. So you'll have it to where you have like, or have up to your 4 moves, you know, because you might only have 2 at the moment. And each one, like maybe both your triggers will be attacks, and then like X and B or something will be your other attacks. So you'll go into that in the third person view, and we'll say, for example, you have a flamethrower. So a flamethrower can hit only, we'll say maybe like 20 feet away, 30 feet away, but just shoots a big flame out. And that flamethrower we'll say like has a base damage of like, we'll say 80, but it's not like the normal Pokemon games. It's more like an increment bar. So you can only use that flamethrower, we'll say, 10 times, but if you use it all the 10 times, it might not knock out that Pokemon. It's gonna be a bit more complex than that, to where, depending on like the scale and level, obviously. So you'll have like flamethrower that can maybe, they'll say, just be a stream of fire, and you can maybe move around a bit with it, but you won't be as accurate and probably not doing as much damage. And then we'll say you have like something like tackle, where like when you're moving, you then can get like an extra burst of energy. You'll be able to hit that person and do some damage. So that'd be pretty cool, you know. And then have it to where, or like we'll say, like for example, something like a Giga Impact, where like you'll just do massive damage, but at the cost of yourself. But it'll pretty much, I just did exclamation points. But you'll take the damage accordingly. But also, it'll be with its own flaws. And then maybe we'll have something like, you know, a fire spin, where like you can shoot like a fire tornado type thing. It'll launch from another range move. Have something like fire punch. So something like that in the lines of like, you know, like it's, I don't know how to explain it. It has like a feel of a third person shooter, if that makes sense. Oh, thanks. Oh, you're gonna listen to a pre-record. Okay, sounds good, Gerard. Thanks for talking about. Thank you. I didn't know Sonny was even streaming. Thanks, Sonny. How y'all doing? How are you? Sorry, I was just in the middle of talking about like a cool idea for a Pokemon game, and then I look up and I see a raid. I appreciate that. Sonny's so kind, so generous. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see if this is a shiny. That'd be really fun if I got a shiny right then. Okay, that's not good. There we go. That's poo-poo. No shiny for me. I'm only doing one game today because I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to do more than one game. Thank you so much, though, Sonny. I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing? You here? The Ryan. Is it Bright Grave or is it Brick Grave? I could be wrong. I apologize. Eric. Hello, question mark. Is it Jose? Josu? I'll call you Pro. That's call you Pro. How do you doing, game? I'm so lazy. I'm so tired. Thanks for the raid, though. Nice to meet you all. Let's see. Okay, we're good. Ooh, sorry, I left for bills. Helping my dad with some... No, you're all fine, Leo. All good. You're all good. Well, I missed something. My bad. Boop-a-doop. Had a really weird dream yesterday. Let's see. A really weird dream yesterday, or I didn't miss the rest. Like, I literally died. I get those often. Those are pretty fun. Those are pretty scary. Searching for a shiny Chansey? Bro, what, in Pokemon Go or in Pokemon Let's Go? Or what you searching for? Let's see. You want to say happy birthday to Agar. Is it Agar? Did I say it right? Happy birthday, Agar. Happy birthday. I'm not sure if you know what? My voice changer doesn't seem like it's working. I was going to make it all goofy. But either way, happy birthday. I don't think it's working. If it's working now, that'd be hilarious. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good day. There's a few people's birthdays coming up pretty soon. But yeah. Let's go Eevee. Nice. I want to play that. I haven't played that in so long. I have like a soundboard and it just hasn't been working lately. So I don't know what that was. Probably like played something really awkward. I have a soundboard, but it doesn't work anymore. I have to like reprogram it. Sometimes it'll make my voice go really high and goofy. And I keep naming this exclamation, but I'm just chatting. I'm not actually paying attention. So anyways, I'll get back on to chatting about this. Thanks for the raid, though. I very appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. I mostly play more than just one game, but I'm being lazy today. I mostly play like 4 to 5 or 6. I'm feeling lazy today, though. But ideally, it'd be almost like a third-person shooter to some extent, / brawler. And you could, like, each Pokemon would have its own, like, you know, set things. So for, like, example... Squirtle would be able to do something like, you know, water gun, hydro pump, we'll say hydro cannon, all that type of stuff. But it also could do like rapid spin, tackle. So you'd be able to cover it and do like a third person perspective. Of course, this would be in tone with, like, in line with being able to lock on the Pokemon, so you're not missing like crazy. Have it to where it's just like, you know, a really fun experience to where it's a huge, vast open world, and you can play with the environment accordingly. Like, I'm not sure you guys ever played, like, Final Fantasy 15 and whatnot. Kind of like that type of feeling, but better, to where it's not as, like, you know, clunky. and not as goofy. But you can just like, you know, teleport really fast to like a tree trunk or something, or like a lamp post. Won't teleport unless you're like an Abra maybe. But you could like, you know, jump on there because your Pokemon more than likely have enough strength to be able to jump super high. Have it to where it's a huge open world. Of course, add shinies, have it to where it's 1 in 8,000. Maybe I'll see up to like 20 Pokemon at once. And then if a Pokemon comes up shiny, it will stay shiny until you capture it because they can run away. Something small like that, something fun. And then with online, it would work. You could do, you know, singles where you just battle. And then you could do like doubles where you have 2 people join in. Maybe even more than that. But I think it would be a ton of fun. It'd be hard though because it's just not as easy to switch from that with a lot of people that play, you know, Pokemon. Go into almost like a Splatoon type Pokemon game, you know? Something like that. Think of like a mixture of like Splatoon with like a Super Smash Bros. I think that'd be pretty fun, but for Pokemon, but having a vast open world. And of course have it to where stats are a thing. Have shiny Pokemon. It'd be pretty sweet. Let's see, what was the best game you ever played? I don't know. There's too many games. I can't really... Like, I love Halo 3 ODST a whole lot. I love Halo Wars. I love a lot. It's just too much. I want Pokemon to have link abilities like Dokkan. I know, right? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I wish they would make like a Pokemon game like Dokkan or a Pokemon game like Marvel Strike Force. Thanks again for the raid, Sonny. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it a whole lot. I do appreciate it a whole lot. We have a new game type, new like game we're gonna be playing in the future. If you ever want to join us, Sonny, feel free. It's not hard. It's rather simple. Like, you know how like in the Sword and Shield you'd have like raid battles where you'd verse like a big boss. It's gonna be like that, but with Pokemon cards. It's gonna be a lot easier than what it seems like. But if you want to join that, you can join us. You can use my cards, or I know you have a few cards yourself. I think you can use your own cards, and it'll be a ton of fun. So it won't be too hard. You could also end up probably playing on your stream yourself for like a chill day where you just want to like do something outside of like, you know, Mario Kart or anything like that. You probably do it there as well. Okay, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope your day goes well. Hope everything's going good with you. I'll try to message you later tonight. I do apologize. I mostly am not logged into my Twitter anymore. I get logged out a lot, so I'll try to message you tonight. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks again. I really want a Pokemon app game that's like Marvel Strike Force or like Star Wars Galaxy Hero. I think that would be really, really fun. I think it'd be a ton of fun. The problem with it, though, is... Whoops, I picked Fennekin. Is that the release of Pokemon is what would suck. Like, it would take so long to get Pokemon that are good. I like Reach for the story. I don't like Reach for the story in the sense of it really messes up the lore overall for Halo, but I still think it's a really fun game. I think that it was really good. If it's a separate story by itself, I think Reach is one of like the best Halo games. It'd be a ton of fun. Outside of that though, I don't like the online as much. I used to, but then I got started sucking. The online was a ton of fun though. SWAT and Invasion is so fun on Reach, and Elite Slayer is a lot of fun. Those are the 3 game types I love. I absolutely love those. Red Dead Redemption 2, hate that game. Too slow, too boring. It was boring, but it had some cool moments. I wish it was just I wish it was a separate game and not just Red Dead Redemption 2. I wish they just made a cowboy game and didn't label it as Red Dead Redemption. Like, I wish they just took like a cowboy game and made it a cowboy game. Instead, they pretty much fucked over people that played Red Dead 1 and gave us this like Fallout version. I think it's a fun game, but I could only play it for so long before I got bored. It's a more tedious game. Like, when I think of Red Dead, I think of Red Dead 1, and that game's fucking awesome. That game's sweet. Let's see. The Super Mario 3. Okay, I'm gonna look at, let's see. Super Mario 3 All-Stars. I'm gonna look it up now. Let's see. Let me see. Everyone's talking about it. I'm gonna look it up right now. See what I'm all missing to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay. Let me go like this though. Okay. Whoops. Oh wait, no. Is this a different thing, or is this something completely different? You're talking about like best games of all time. Okay, I thought you meant the new one that came out. Are you talking about the old one? Or you're talking about the new ones coming out? No, yeah, Super Mario 3D. Wait, are they making a 3D All Stars? Bro. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought this was something else. I still like this though. My bad. I got that mixed up for a second. I thought you were talking about Super Mario World 3 and they were making it a 3D for the All Stars. Unless they are doing that. Should I just watch the Nintendo Direct? I don't want my shit to get taken down though. I thought you were talking about like they were making Super Mario All Stars, the Super Nintendo game, into 3D. And if they are, that's sweet. I'll be really happy at that. All I know is that there's the one with like Mario, Super Mario, Sunshine, Galaxy, and 64. Are they making one that has the All Stars one as well? I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to maybe getting that. I want a game. Let's see, my bad. I want the Game & Watch just because of how random it is. They brought in the Mario Game & Watch after decades. No Game & Watch. No Game & Watch. I'll have to look into that. I never played the Game & Watch series. I sucked at it. My friend had one as a kid, like a little. It was like a little like device, right? I had a Game Boy Pocket too. So you just can't handle extravagant writing. I don't mind the writing. I just hate how boring the game is. It's so slow. It's like so slow, man. The writing's cool. It's just so slow. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I might buy that one because I want Sunshine and I want to try Galaxy. I thought for a second they were remastering All Stars for the Super Nintendo. I was like, wait, what? So I misread that. I apologize. As I read that and I thought, wait, does that mean All Stars? That's your favorite game of all time? Because that's a fun game. A lot of games are in that. Either way, I do want to get that. I might. Yeah, I think the gameplay is just so. It takes too long for me. I'm old now. I can't be taking a year to do everything. Like hunting's too tedious in the new game. I like the old games hunting. If they added a zombie apocalypse DLC like they did in the first one, I totally would play it again. I love the Red Dead Redemption's like it was like the Dead DLC. I can't remember what it's called. I just had it and it slipped through my mind. The zombie DLC for Red Dead Redemption 1 was so fun. You got zombie animals. You got zombie people. That's obvious. Making a game and I read that one. Wait, nope, did I not? They're making a Game & Watch that has the ball game and all the first Mario game in color. Oh, okay. See, how you doing by the way, Neon? I saw you earlier, but I forgot to say hi. Undead Nightmare, yeah. Undead Nightmare's dope. Undead Nightmare. I don't remember much about Mr. Game & Watch. I just remember I played 2 of the handheld games of it, and then I played him in Smash. That's all I remember. I think you'll get the shine the next hour. I hope so. I'm just going so slow. I want to play Undead Nightmare so bad. Like I've been saying it like for the last like months that I've been wanting to play it because I love that. I love that game. Red Dead Redemption 1's so fun. I liked hunting down Sasquatch. And they realized you killed all the Sasquatches. And they were all good at the end of the day. Red Dead 1 is so funny. It's so goofy. If I can find it, I'll play it. If I can find it for cheap, I'll buy it and we'll play it on stream. I don't mind playing games. I just don't have any time to do it. $3D All-Stars in the Game & Watches. They are only making a certain... Yeah, that's what I was told, yeah. So I probably end up missing out. I'll have to buy it digitally. I just don't have money right now to invest in anything. Like, I want to get Fall Guys. I just don't have the money for it. I have to pay off things. I got to buy more product for when we sell cards. I got to do all that. Hopefully around my birthday time, I'll be able to pay off a lot of my, my credit line, and I can pre-order at least 2 cases of the new Pokemon set. And then hopefully we can sell almost all of it. Hopefully. I know we have Leo said he would get a box. Crystal will get a box. Nora's going to probably start pre-ordering them to maybe be able to get 2 or 3 boxes when it comes out. So we'll see what happens. Eat the babies. What happened? We just see. I don't remember that. I don't think I ever beat. How far is that into it? Is it you eat baby in Red Dead? Or am I dumbass and thinking about the thing? The one little dudes. The Yeti dudes or Sasquatch dudes. I don't know. I haven't played that game in so long. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I sadly don't have PS4. I don't have PS4. I'm not cool enough for it. I'm probably gonna have to buy it on the computer or the Xbox or something. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, but I'm like, I don't remember that. I was about to say it had to be it had to be a Sasquatch. It's been. I think I remember it now. Man, I want to play that so bad. That was fun. I remember getting that achievement for getting the last Sasquatch. Yeah. I want to play that so bad. If I can ever find one for cheap, I'll buy it. Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, I'll maybe buy it sometime, but just right now, my funds are really, 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 really short, so can't do it sadly just yet. I need to get some food in a bit. I thought it was on Xbox. I think it's on Steam though. I was probably gonna buy it on Steam. I thought they had it on Xbox. I was gonna probably buy it on Steam. I didn't really like Fall Guys that much. I'm not the biggest person into party games. I like to win, and when I'm losing, it's like, oh, that sucks. I hate that. But if it's a fun enough game, I'll have a good time. I'll play it. I'll suck it up and play it. It all just depends. Sorry, I gotta check to see. I forgot my app game. I missed the login day things like twice. I have to do that like right now. Okay. Everyone keeps telling me to get it. I'm gonna try to get it, but it's just too much. I'm more into like teamwork based games. So I think the team based games will be fun, but the solo game modes I'll be a little frustrated by. So win Fall Guys. I probably never win a Fall Guys match. I didn't know there was hackers in the game. That's goofy. Well, hopefully they'll fix it, just for people that actually want to, play it legit like. Yeah, I'm not really good at party games. I like playing like team-based games though, like when you have like 4 people with you, 6 people with you. I think it's fun. Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard the team games suck because you don't get you get all these goofy people. That's what I heard. I want to play the hoop team game, but I don't want to play the soccer team game, like the one with the big ball and you have to score in the net. I don't want to play that one, but I want to play the hoop one. I think the hoop one would be fun. There's another one that looks fun for team games. I heard that. I did hear the team games are fun. I'm not really I'm a competitive person. Like I'm a really competitive person, but not when it comes to like solo stuff as much. Like the only thing I like soloing is like TCG or something. Like playing like Pokemon cards, I can solo that. That's fun to me. But outside of that, I'm like, I don't know if I like it too much. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Yeah, I want to play the hoop one really bad. That one looks fun. I'm more into just working with teammates. Like if I have a team and we're playing some Halo Reach Breakout or Halo 5 Breakout, like from Guardians, that was pretty fun. I love doing that. Bro, I can't even play Minecraft on that account no more. Oh, every time we get a good world going, my fucking like something happens. That's bullshit. I just realized that because my online got destroyed from my Nintendo account. So, and that's where our worlds was. I can play it on the Xbox. Where I have to build another world. Cool. Maybe Saturday or Sunday we'll build a Minecraft world. This is horrible. We're ahead about Halo Infinite. Well, they're delaying it for like another like 6 months, I think, to fix graphics possibly and probably a few other gameplay problems. So I wouldn't worry about the graphics. And I'm pretty sure those were just like demo beta type situations where they wouldn't be the end game result. But yeah, so yeah, exactly. I'm assuming that's what they're mainly doing it for. They know that that's gonna look goofy, and people are gonna complain, especially being on the new Xbox. They're probably gonna take all the time to fix all the poo poo peepees. When it comes on, I don't really care about the graphics. Don't really bother me too much as long as the game's good. But I just feel like the game's not gonna do what I want it to do. I hope it does, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I've been wanting to play some Minecraft. Maybe this Sunday or something we'll play, or Saturday. I'm not sure what we're doing Saturday, but we have a lot going on. Tomorrow's a big day for me. Yeah, I do like how the Brutes are back. I hope the Flood are going to be back for sure. I know they haven't really talked about it much. I know there's been hints that they're going to be back with like Halo Wars 2 and all the other small stuff, but if the Flood doesn't come back, I'm just going to be, I won't care that much. I'm still going to buy it. If it's open world, obviously, like it looks like it is, I'll buy it no matter what. But like, if they don't have the Flood, man, I'm going to be so pissed. Those are my favorite enemies to verse. They're fun. I like the Flood and like the Brutes are a lot of fun. The Elites are pretty fun too, but I think the Brutes are funner. Oh, you hate them. I love them. That's my favorite thing about Halo. Those are the funnest maps. They're so chaotic. I love them. That's okay. Recently, this app game I play, the Marvel game I play, they had such a huge goof up. They accidentally sold a bundle that was worth probably about 30K. It was only supposed to be worth like they sold a bundle that was normally going to be $30, but it had 30K worth of value, or like they were like 15K worth of value, and like a whole lot of players got it in like Australia and whatnot, and people like were beating the end game with it and whatnot because how powerful it was, and we're like leveling up like crazy, doing all this crazy stuff with it. So they actually had to roll back the servers and take away all of it, refund the people. Crazy. If I would have gotten that, I would have been so sad if they would have taken it back. Get your money back, but that would suck. Like, this is like, oh my gosh. They did give us a lot of gear though. Luckily, they compensate people that got kind of screwed over because like for like a couple days they were screwing people over in like war and arena and whatnot. So they did goof up a few people with it. So we did get like I didn't really get any damage done by it. But like they gave me a whole bunch of resources, so I was happy. But this is like probably like one of the biggest goof ups I've ever seen for a mobile game. And the best part is like this game does it all the time. They have goof ups like that. So hopefully this time they're gonna fix it. You kind of hope they don't, so then we can get more free rewards. Last time they gave away like I think it was a $20 offer that had like $3,000 worth of value in it. And we got like a whole bunch of stuff for that to say sorry because they couldn't just revoke people's stuff. But this was such a colossal fuck up. They had to like, you know, roll it back. It's fun in Halo 3. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It's fun in Halo 3 and Halo 2. They are scary in Halo 2. I will say they are assholes in Halo 2. I will agree with you on that one. The flood missions in Halo 2 are very irritating, very annoying, but they're fun to some extent. But I do agree. Halo 3 floods are amazing. Halo 2s are very hard and tedious. I hope there's a mixture of both in the new game. I hope there's a mixture of both. Sorry, I'm playing my game for a bit. I apologize. I hope they haven't Zogan. I know, right? Could you imagine getting like 500 stones for a huge fuck up, 1,000 stones because they fucked up so bad? They don't really they mess up. They don't really mess up as much as like a lot of other games I see. They mess up, but not as bad as a few other games. The crazy thing about this Marvel game is that, like they have the money. Like they are some of the best-selling app games. This Marvel game is like one of the best-selling app games. I believe for its category, it's the best-selling app game. It's like there's like no excuse to fuck it up, you know. And it blows my mind that like, you know, they like every time they release something, there's something fucked up with it. But the game's so fun that people are still gonna play it. Look on Shiny Froakie. Thank you. Is it Jeremy? Did I say right? I'm not sure if I said it right. I apologize. But either way, thank you. I hope you have all the luck in your Let's Go. I'll probably be playing some Let's Go in the future. So if you want to, like, you know, play together, go see you can get a shiny first. Probably would be you though. So I don't know if I actually want to do it because I'm gonna lose. But yeah, no. If you ever want to do it, just let me know. That'll be fun. We got some. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, I got back on to doing this. We'll see. You think Halo Infinite multiplayer is gonna be good because Halo 5 multiplayer died really fast? I think Halo 5 multiplayer had a lot of potential. It just didn't feel right. I felt like playing SWAT was really irritating because I mostly only play SWAT, to be honest. Like, ever since Halo 3's Social Slayer went away in their social games, I never really liked Halo after that. Because with Social Slayer, you go into Social Slayer and be a fucking king and have a ton of fun. Like, I could go in there and get like 10 kills and get 20 kills and get 30 kills, and it was good. And like, you just felt great. And then if I wanted the more challenge, I go into, you know, ranked, and it was a ton of fun. Then you start going to all the other games since then, and it's just like a mess because there's no like really organized good setup. Like, Halo Reach wasn't too bad, but at the same time, like, you still get goofed over on a lot of the things, because I think at the end of the day it came down to armor abilities and whatnot, and that kind of really fucked up Halo Reach for me. Was that Social Slayer was like the social playlists there weren't as fun because they had the armor ability. It wasn't, you know, equal starts all around. And then Halo 4 just had really weird setup. Just like the loadouts weren't good. Halo 5 was cool, but like, I liked Breakout was a ton of fun, but you had to have teammates that were good. And then what else was fun? SWAT was fun for a bit until it was like you had to have a team to be good. Like, it was really team based. It just made me mad. Why the man? I know, right? That does kind of annoy me sometimes. Like, I like the idea of it because, like, you know, I like using pistols, but sometimes it's like you get capped from halfway across the map with a Magnum, and it's like, come on. And then you're shooting, while you're shooting them with an assault rifle that literally just loses so much of its accuracy from that range, you know? It sucks. It just comes down to how, like, they're functionable. Like, at the end of the day, like, a pistol would be more precise in this situation than an assault rifle, because like normally you get shot by an assault rifle in real life, you'll die, but with the armor, you know, if every other bullet's missing almost, and a lot of them is missing, then they're not actually gonna do as much compared to that pistol, which only shoots one bullet, you know, that's more accurate and hits pretty hard still. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, it feels so goofy when I'm shooting someone from halfway across the map with an assault rifle in bursts and I get killed by their pistol. That does annoy me. I think if Halo Infinite comes out, I think they need to really focus on making invasion a thing again. I think they need to make the Fortnite type of style battle royale. There we go, battle royale type of style. I think invasion needs to come back. I already said that. Invasion, I meant Warzone needs to come back, and Firefight Warzone needs to come back. Those are like the big things that really need to come back for like the overall fun experience. And like Big Team Battle needs to be there as well. Like, it needs to have its really huge game modes that are a ton of fun. Then you need the social playlist where anyone can join, garbage people can join, you have a ton of fun. And they need the really intense ranked game modes. Like, they need to pretty much just make like a Halo 3, but add all the extra playlists that are fun. And yeah, I think a battle royale would be huge. They have to do it right though. And I'm not sure what else. My eyes are too tired to continue lecture. Time to turn off the lecture. Time to turn off the lecture forever. Actually. Time to turn it off forever. And there's nothing they can do about it. But yeah, no, I think Halo Reach had so many fun things that just didn't go anywhere. Like Firefight Versus was really cool. You'd be 2 Spartans or 2 elites, and then the elites would have all like the, you know, grunts and jackals with them, and skirmishers. I guess skirmishers. They'd have all these things. It was just so cool. I think it looks really cool. Oh yeah, like the grappling. Yeah, the grappling hook thing, or the grappling hook, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I feel like they need to make it game modes where you can use all these extra things and make it, and then have it to where you can. It's just like the base game. Just like, you know, cut down on a whole bunch of things. They need to cater to everyone. Like, make it to where it gets like cut down to like almost like Halo 3 gameplay. Have another one that really tailors to the new crowd, you know? The problem they run into is that with Halo 3, when you had no sprint and all these things, they were designed for that. Whereas if you took Halo 5 and you made it to where they just like took away the sprint and took away all the extra stuff, a lot of the maps would suck ass because they weren't built for just normal Halo gameplay. They were really built for the Halo 5's engine, all the like little nook and crannies, all the extra like areas you can hit and whatnot. So like it's a lot harder to make a like have it to where, oh, just don't add sprint to like this game type or something, you know? Like for example, if you play like what's it called, like Fat Kid or something, the game mode where it's like one person is like goes like 1 mile per hour, but if they hit you, you're infected and you die or you turn into a zombie. Like that's kind of how it would feel like. You wouldn't be able to do as much because you'd be so restricted to where the flow would be really goofy. So if they really have like a team focus on Halo 3 type of styles in this new game mode maps, and then have maps are for the the new style of gameplay, that would work. They just can't like cut things out because each map is tailored accordingly to its game. So I hope they fix something like that, where they could maybe turn off sprint, turn off all these extra little added things, and only rely on skill and weapons on the map and whatnot, like power weapons and armors and whatnot, like overshield. So yeah, I love Halo Reach because I have a lot of memories with it. I always played with my brother. We raised and laughed, and we were proud of those really nice things. Yeah, I get that. I think that's why a lot of people like Halo Reach. I think Halo Reach is a fun game, but it's not as near as good as like other Halo. Like Halo 3 is a lot better in my opinion, just because how it flows. I'm not even that good at Halo 3. I'm probably better at Halo Reach now than I was at Halo 3 if we were to go back. But I think it's because people have those like really good moments and memories. I started off Halo at the very first one, and I have really good memories of Halo 1 and 2. Like really good memories of playing with my friends, like locally, Halo 2. And while I think it's a fun game, I don't have it blind me so much as a nostalgia factor, and I see it as like an overall thing. So I think Halo Reach is fun, but I think Halo 1 and Halo 2 are fun. I love them a whole lot, but I have the nostalgia factor, but kind of like separate from that. Which I know for a lot of people it's hard for people to do. So like, and that's why I say, especially nowadays, because people didn't live during the time of like very like few things be able to be done. Like for example, like you were born with Halo Reach, we'll say, like that was your first Halo experience. We'll just say, just for the sake of argument, where you had online almost automatically. You could play online right away, or you could play with like, your friends too. But you could easily access online compared to someone that had Halo 2. You couldn't easily access online to Halo 2. Even on Halo 3, you didn't have easy access to online. Most people didn't. So like experiences are different overall because they don't have the same impact with how games are played then and there. Yeah, I was saying like just for like the example of, so I apologize, but so for example, like when I played Halo 3, I could only play online at my friend's house, but I could play locally with my friends that didn't have online, like that were all hanging out and whatnot. But most of my friends had online, so once I got to start playing online more, it led to different experiences and better memories in certain regards compared to some Halo 2s. But then at the end of the day, it's like Halo 2 was the best for me because we were there, split screen, having like a blast. So while I had a lot of good times in Halo 3 and probably more times in the overall because I probably played Halo 3 more because I was at my house playing online, where maybe I would only play like maybe 3 times a week Halo 2. I could play Halo 3 every day. So I think it's like it's hard to switch like like what's the best game, because a lot of people get blinded by like I know, right? I'm sorry. I'm so slow. I'm sorry, Andrea. You should be sleeping, by the way. You should be sleeping, actually. But so I think nostalgia plays with a lot of people, and I don't blame people for having that nostalgia of like the good memories. I think I just was in a time where you get lucky to where I can kind of push past that, and I have it to where I like Halo 3 ODST a whole lot. That's my favorite Halo game. I think it's because it has an amazing story, and the feel of it just feels awesome. Like I love the idea of it and everything. Now, it's to be perfectly clear, it's not the best Halo game by far. Personally, I think it is, but like for the average person, it's just a fun little solo game. But for me, it has all it hits all the right like notes. Amazing story, amazing side story that's found through exploration, perfect characters, amazing environments, and of course it has like Firefight, which is so fun. So fun, like so basic, so simple. It really took a lot of skill to play Firefight back then. But the problem is it didn't have online, so it wasn't that good. It had online, but it was only Firefight, but it didn't have like the competitive online. Honestly, I believe if ODST just had online, it probably would have been like on par, if not better than Halo 3, honestly. Because you were nerfed a bit from Halo 3 to Halo 3 ODST. You didn't have as good of a jump. You didn't have like a lot of things. So you had a lot of problems they ran into that if you had online, like you had a health bar too in that game, like, you know. So I think it all just depends on your perspective, but I think that would have been amazing if they would have had online for Halo 3 ODST. I think it could have been on par or better than Halo 3. Who knows though? Let's see. I got pretty scared myself, actually. I'll be honest. I got pretty scared when we got into the data hive area when the drones came out. It's almost 2 a.m. Yeah, I should. I know, right? Sleepy time. Sleepy peepee. I might be popping out in a bit too. I have to eat something, which I didn't do. And I'm just going to relax. I mainly want to just do a stream just to chat and hang out and then tell people to be ready for tomorrow. Which, once again, my time at about, if I can, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, roughly around, we'll start the stream and go for 6 hours or more. And we'll be playing the new game type. I'll try to figure it all out. We'll have fun, hopefully. If, of course, you bought cards for me, please send me up to 6 that you want to use in the game type. Only 3 at max for the Vs. No more than that. Because you'll have to have 3 hollows or lower and then 3 Vs. Because I don't think we're going to do 2 Vs each, you know. Maybe we will, because then we can go to like the top tier ones. So we'll see. Either way, make sure you send me your things. Whoops, I nicknamed it exclamation points. A whole lot of them. Man, I am so hungry. Boo, 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 boo. Do you know what I'll do? I'll do one more encounter after this one, and then I'll end it so I can get some food. I'm starting to feel it now. I was okay for a bit, now I'm like, oh, not feeling too good. Not feeling too good. I got things I gotta do as well today, so I kind of want to get ready. I kind of want to get maybe to bed a bit earlier. Bro, Building Blocks comes on. Oh my god. I'm gonna head out and then Building Blocks comes on. I haven't seen good old Gavin for a bit, so I guess I'll stay a little bit longer. Halo 1 is the best game franchise ever. Absolutely love this story. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. It has such a good game feel to it too. Can't leave, Chris, I know, right? Are you in school again? Or are you gonna be here tomorrow to play the Pokemon raid battles with us? The VMAX raid battles? I'm in school. Damn. Well, we might be doing it Saturday and Sunday as well. So if you want to join us tomorrow, feel free. Normally within in about 2 weeks to a month from now, it'll be a little bit hard to get into the battles, but for the first 2 weeks, it'll be free entry in the sense of if you haven't bought cards from me, then you'll still be able to join, but there'll be a queue. So for example, if in a month from now we have 13 people that bought cards from me and 10 of them want to play the VMAX game, then they get top priority first, and then it trickles down to donators, subscribers, people that have merch, stuff like that. And then it goes down to the free players, because the free players and people that buy merch and whatnot, they don't buy cards from me, they have to use my cards, and then that takes a huge hassle and huge mess to get all sorted out. So yeah. I keep picking Fennekin. I'm thinking I'm going on brain dead right now, bro. I think I'm going brain dead. So yeah, maybe Saturday or Sunday that if you want to stop by, we're gonna be playing the new VMAX raid battles for the TCG. If you don't have any Pokemon cards, that's fine. You guys can use mine. And it's pretty much you just verse a huge raid boss. it has a certain amount of health. You have to take it down, and then so on and so on. See, I haven't worn my hoodie in ages because I'm growing and it hasn't been cold. I think those are excuses. I think you just hate it. I think you spit on it. I think you hate it, actually. No, I get you on that one. It'll be cold pretty soon, so hopefully it'll keep you warm. Hopefully you can still fit in it. I have school in 3 days. Damn. Dang, dude. Not me. Not good old Chrissy. I'm too young for school. I'm too young for school. Back in winter, I wore it so long ago. I better be seeing you wear it in fall. You better be wearing it in fall, bro. Or else you're gonna be like Fall Guys. You're gonna lose. You'll never win ever again. Never ever. Go suckle on some tuna. I kind of want to do that. I'm gonna go sleep now. It's 1:40 a.m. Okay, see you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I don't have to actually wear it, but if you do, let me know. It's always nice to know people do. I grew like 3 inches this summer. That's what he said. Very cool. No, I get you on that one. You're a growing boy. Growing boy. My little blocks has stopped becoming a Duplo blocks. Now he's a Mega Blocks. Now he's a Mega Constructs. No longer is he Duplo block. He skipped Lego because I hate Lego. I hate it. I love Duplo block. And I love Mega Block. Okay, what was I going to look at? Oh, my game. I'm like, where the heck is my game at? I don't know. Legos. I don't really like Legos. I like Mega Constructs. I'd say it would go Duplo blocks, maybe Mega Blocks, Legos, then Mega Constructs. That's how it goes. Mega Constructs has Pokemon. Mega Constructs has Pokemons. I do want to get some of those in the future, but just not viable. Too much money. They have a really sweet Eevee building set I want. But too much money. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I have to get something. I'm sorry, building blocks. I'll try stop by Friday or Saturday. I'll be streaming hopefully a decent time. I'm not sure what I have to do because I'm going to be watching something hopefully with Haley at some point. And we haven't figured out a time or what we're going to watch yet. So I'll have to see exactly when. But I'm going to do this final encounter. Then I need to get some friggin' rest, bro. I'm dying over here. Need some food. I wish there was more hot dog. That was really tasty. I don't think there's no more hot dog. Pokedex. You kidding me, dude? I got Pokedex? That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy at that. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be eating, I think, the hot noodles again. Oh, I forgot about that. We're probably going to be eating the really hot noodles tomorrow, so look forward to that. If you're here for it, I'll probably clip it after and upload it eventually. Or put a timestamp. It'll be on YouTube. But man, I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to fuck me up. So eating hot noodles in hopefully under a minute tomorrow. We'll see if it works. Those noodles are hot too. They're going to kill me. Okay. I'm going to head out. Remember, tomorrow at about 11:30 a.m. Eastern time to maybe 5 or 6 Eastern time. That's how long the stream will probably be, unless something happens, you know. We should be opening up some Pokemon cards. Should be doing some VMAX raid battles, and then probably eat some really, really spicy hot noodles and die. Either way, I'll see you when I see you guys. Bye-bye. See ya. Thanks for watching.